I'm being honest. I'm being honest. I'm just 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 being honest.
Hello, my peoples. Hello, my brothers and sisters in the Lord. Hello, world. It's the time now to come out with exactly what I'm about to come out and tell you guys that today, not necessarily today, but these are the times that we are experiencing a lot of uncertainty, a lot of pain, a lot of problems, a whole lot of things that are causing too much situations to be haphazard. And everyone around the world is going through issues. Everyone around the world is going through their sense of problems. Everyone around the world is going through the uncertainties, through the worrisomes, the stress, the anxiety, the can't sleep at night. And the problem is now, more than ever before, people are searching. People are looking for the truth. People are looking for help. People are looking for a sense of hope, a sense of safeness, a sense of security. What I want you to know now, especially more than ever before, people, what you're going to know on this channel and always on this podcast, always on this channel, you're going to know that you are going to be given the truth. Nothing is going to be conveyed in a way that is going to be susceptible to lies or questions. You will be given facts. You will be given truth. The reason why I'm so strong and important on truth is because there is a war being waged on truth. A war right now that we are currently losing in the western area of our countries, of our world, in the North America, in America, Canada, UK, Sweden, and all these other places. They are waging war on truth. Now, I'm not going to go into depths because there are people who are fighting the good fight, and I definitely stand for truth. I don't stand for confusion. I don't stand for deception. I don't stand for conditioning. I don't stand for the things that are not of love. When it comes to the forerunner, I want you guys to know a little history of the forerunner. The forerunner basically is a person who was sent by our Father up in heaven. I will be telling you who our Father is up in heaven, but not here on the forerunner, guys. Not here on this podcast, because they'll cancel it, they'll say this. I'm going to be speaking under the guidelines, but if you want to gain more information, if you want to know the truth, and you want to know the full blatant truth on how you can fix yourself, fix you as a person, and become a better version of you, guys, it's right here. Go to it, click on it, and enjoy and embrace and acquire the knowledge and wisdom that you need in order for you to succeed in today's society. Today, people are just primarily speaking about money, how to make money. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with making money. There's nothing wrong with having money. There's nothing wrong with having abundance or wealth or prosperity. However, in order for you to receive that wealth, abundance, and prosperity, there are certain guidelines you must abide by. The reason why you're not receiving this prosperity, this abundance, is because you are not after you. You are not chasing your passion. You are not chasing your love. Guys, I want you to understand the rage of war that's based on truth is based on love. All right? This has been the war of eons of this earth. Eons. All right? It's been love and the absence of love, which basically is hate. Positivity, negativity. Good, evil. This has been the war that has always been here on this earth, because here on this earth is a battlefield, is a testing ground, is a place where you guys will be tested, where you will have to do something, where you will have a purpose here, because why you were sent here was not a good thing, was not a good reason. So you have to establish your purpose and you have to establish your passion. This is the main reason why you are not experiencing joy in your heart right now. Why you are believing that mental health issues is on a rise, where people are literally committing suicide despite people thinking that the status quo is what should make you happy. I want you to know, because I've been studying, I've been doing a whole lot of years of studying, guys, a whole lot of becoming a mental health advocate, a whole lot of studying to become a fitness trainer, a whole lot of studying to become these things, to make sure that what I'm about to tell you is the correct path. Because in order for me to like downgrade a path or to like put down something, I would have to experience it. I would have to encounter it. I'd have to say, I'd have to try it. You can't knock it before you try it, right? So because I have to try it, that is what I did. And literally as a result of much hours of investing into and much knowledge to cram in and receive, I come to the conclusion that the reason why people today are still depressed, the reason why suicide is at its highest point, the reason why people are not receiving the prosperity from the law of attraction and the laws of the universe is because of one simple fact. You, my wonderful and lovely people, I love you guys so much, but you do not love yourself. You do not know what love is. Society has been conditioning you to think love is something you receive, that love is something you should gain, that love is something that you should obtain, or love is something that you could purchase. Love is a security. This is what they want you to believe, these conditionings, because they don't want you to know the truth. And I'm going to give you a reason why they don't want you to know the truth, guys. And now this is going to affect a lot of people, especially to the ones who study science and practice Scientology and all these things, don't believe in meditation and all that stuff. That's cool, guys. But I want to cancel out that conversation with a definition. If you go on Google, I know a lot of you guys, Google Analytics, a lot of you scientists practice Google Analytics. So if you go on to Google, I want you to look up, all right, look up the astral plane, A-S-T-R-A-L, plane, P-L-A-N-E. You will realize what I'm talking about, and you'll understand in more logical standpoint, using your noggin, your subconscious, your brain, you'll understand that there are more forms of you than just your mental and your physical. A lot of things that are not talked about, well, they do talk about it, but they talk about it in like a very candy coated, painted area of like not even gray. They're saying people who are liberals would be yoga experts or stuff like that, or would practice meditation, or would focus on spirituality and do all these things. Guys, I want you to realize one thing that's extremely important. All right? And here is the biggest lie in the world that today's society, all right? First, I want to bring you towards the lie, all right? Before I then reveal the lie to you, because you need to know the structures, the vices that are conditioning you to assume and react and behave and feel a certain way. They want you to do this. So they will go to much lengths and much measures, guys. It's been documented and it's been proved. They would go to measures to make you homosexual. They would put pesticide in the air that will make you feel their whole ideology of gender identity. This is what they will go to, that much measure, guys. If you want to even look it up, I know it's like a big shock, right? It's a big shock. I don't want you guys to get me canceled already. Well, it can't happen because they said what doors God opens, man cannot close. So the reason why you see that symbol right back there, that symbol, sorry guys, that symbol right there. You guys might not know what it is, but to the society person who runs the strings, who is the puppet master of this entire earth, he knows what that symbol's for. He understands what it's all about, and he knows who's back. So yeah, I want to first thank all of you, all of the people who have been speaking out, who've been in their spiritual battle, believing and having faith, and they're saying that a change will come, your breakthrough will come, your love, your prosperity, your feelings, and all this will come. Guys, it is on its way. I'm giving you the confirmation, and you're probably wondering, who am I to be giving you the confirmation? I want you to remember, look up Forerunner, guys. Forerunner. If you don't know who that is biblically, you'll understand who that is. Now, I don't want to go into the biblical sense because, again, I don't want to rag on any ideology here on earth, because that's not what I'm here to practice. I'm here to practice love to you guys, and love does not speak down on anything. It just normally tries to build it up, all right, or doesn't want to be a part of it altogether. Now, I'm not going to speak bad on religion. However, I do not want to be a part of religion, nor do I want to be labeled religious, all right, because that religion divides people, and love doesn't want to divide people, all right. So I'm speaking in the banner of love, guys. I need you to understand love in itself, because when you finally understand what it is, then you could finally use it to the advantage that you need to use it for. The reason why you haven't accessed it, the reason why you haven't obtained your powers to use the laws of the universe, because I know there's a lot of people are in belief of the laws of the universe, are in belief of the things that you can manifest into your reality, think it, see it, feel it, and do all these things. And it's extremely true. It's not, I don't want you to believe that it's not a necessity, but it's a law. Before you guys assume it to think that it's like some mysterious spirituality or substance that you won't have an idea, the reason why you haven't grasped the whole connection of it. And I love you guys because you're working and continue to do your work, continue to be diligent. There are many people looking at a lot of you guys who are speaking about the chosen, speaking about who people are and what you should be doing. Guys, negativity is a real huge thing. It's demonic spirits. I want you to understand that. Negativity is demonic spirits. These spirits will find a home in your temple because like attracts. This is how the law of attraction works. If you want to manifest something, it's like for like. And that manifestation doesn't come from your mind. That manifestation doesn't come from your physicality. No matter how hard or no matter how many damn pictures you put up of a mansion in your home that you want, you're not going to think it into its reality because you're not activating the spiritual laws. A universal law, all right? When the law of the universe is, i.e., spiritual laws. Okay? Because the universe is the access of the astral plane where spiritual beings exist. There are beings of light. Those ones are ones who will speak about love and positivity. And then there are beings of darkness who will do the opposite. Now, it doesn't mean they're going to speak against it, but they will speak about something else to distract you, to get you not thinking about that. Like a magician will, sleight of hand, will get you to look over there while they're doing something else behind you or behind your back or whatever the case may be. You guys got to realize that this is what's happening here in the world today. Okay? You are being conditioned by society. Society is conditioning you to believe in the ideologies of the earth. Everything underneath the earth. You don't have to believe everything, but you need to be a banner of something. You need to have a belief of something. Everything. I'm letting you guys know right now, everything from religion to politics are all deception of this world. Alright? All deception. Complete. It's not for you to know the truth. They don't want you to know the truth, because in an event of you knowing your truth, in an event of you knowing who you truly are, because they're really trying to take away your power, in the event of you knowing who you are, knowing your power, knowing your abilities, there would be no reason for a government. There'd be no reason for leadership. There'd be no reason there'd be a reason for society, a civilization, for people to be organized and live amongst in unity, but there will be no purpose of us being enslaved financially. Now, you might not think you're slave, but you are. Because regardless, right now, you could either live free and not chase any money, but not be able to do anything here on earth. Not be able to get a cell phone because you have to pay a cell phone bill. Not be able to get the internet because you have to pay an internet bill. Not be able to get a computer because you have no money. So, ideally, if you look at just even doing something for free right now, as here on a podcast or here speaking to you guys, it had to cost. It had to be something I had to invest into in order to do this. Right now, since 1912, guys, since the year 1912 AD, after Jesus Christ's death, the creation of the Federal Reserve was established, and that created tax. Those taxes are trickled down to the civilization, the people, the civilians, the yous and the me's. And as a result of that, we are in constant flow of debt because society has to create a facade. They gotta create a facade of a status quo that you need to invest into, you need to chase after, because they want you distracted from the truth. All right? They want you chasing something. That's why even in the Bill of Rights, guys, if you go in, the Americans have the Bill of Rights, and it literally states that you have the opportunity or the ableness to get the pursuit of happiness. Now, one thing I want you to know, especially in that Bill of Rights, or whatever they want to call that, the pursuit of happiness is basically a deceptive facade in itself. We are in this matrix. We are being conditioned to think of a society of its ideologies that are making us believe something that is completely falsified. All right, completely falsified. Now, the reason why they are doing that to you is because they want you to not be powerful. They are not creating these movements like the LGBTQ plus movement for no reason. It's not because that they want to see the world with men in dresses and women in mustaches and stuff like that. That is not the case. The truth, if you want, I will give you and provide you with this truth right now. But now, forewarning, there are a lot of you right now who are not able to handle the truth. There's a lot of you right now who are not able to conceive what it is I am about to tell you. Because the maturity level of your spirit is completely down. It's completely at the lowest level possible. This is why the depression, sickness, always something wrong with your nervous system, so you not being able to sleep right, now you having a mental illness and all this stuff is a result of you not paying attention to you, the actual you. All right? You are not human. None of you are human. You are not human. I am not human. You are not human. None of you. Not you, not you, not you, not you. Not, definitely not you. Not you, not you, not you. We are human beings. Alright? Human beings. Human beings. Say it with me. Human beings. Now, the reason why I'm saying it over and over and over again is because I want you to get to your understanding that the human aspect of you is the particle aspect of you. You are the particle aspect. This flesh, this reality, this things that you see that's cool and great, that is part of you. However, remember, being is the last part, and I want you guys to kind of associate it with first name, last name. When you're here on earth, at birth, you get a first name. Alright, they give you your first name. They say your name is whatever, Randy or Chad or Susan or Hillary or whatever the case may be. That's your first name. That's your birth name. But the last name that you have is your lineage, is where you came from, is along lines of people who have had that last name. is a family, is an umbrella banner. So now I want you to understand very carefully. Human is your birthright. You came here on this earth and you're human. That's your title. All right? That's your label, okay? All right? The being part, being, B-E-I-N-G, guys, being, that means always existing. If you looked it up in Google, it's always being, always there. That is your last name. That is your lineage. That is where you come from. Now, the question comes, where everyone has, where do I come from? And no, is it God? Like, I don't believe. This is true. Remember, guys, the law of the universe, as we know laws, there has to be a creator, a writer of the laws. There has to be a maker of the laws. So there is someone who created the laws. Our creator created the laws of the universe. So our lineage dates back to the creator. So now if you look in the Bible, because there are things in the Bible that is really true, and there are things that are completely like, what? Like when the man spoke to Jesus, I think in the book of Matthew, when it said, hey Jesus, do we gotta pay taxes? Come on, bro, like really? Taxes? Taxes started in 1912 after death. How would this man talk about taxes to Jesus Christ? And Jesus Christ respond, you pay Caesar what you owe Caesar, and then you pay me what you owe me. Really? That is falsified information. That is just to condition you into thinking that you live in a society that has always paid taxes. That is what they want you to believe. If it's in the Bible and Jesus Christ, out of everybody in the universe, is speaking about taxes, then that must be important. Don't get conditioned. Don't get fooled. Don't get wolf-eyed. All right? Don't go to pastors and ask them, hey, well, I was on this guy's podcast and he told me about this. Could you tell me? They are in on it. All right? They are in on the whole shabazz. Boom! Remember the saying in the Bible, wolves in sheep clothing? That's your pastor. Because he doesn't know the truth. He's under the banner of false gods, false pretense, believing that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. That is so far from the truth that it's not going to grant you access into the presence of your Creator. Now, we've spoken about having an actual Creator, guys. So we want to make sure you understand that we have a Creator. Your lineage dates back to your Creator, your creation. So when we say human being, know the being part was you always existing, predated back to your Creator. So that means you have always existed, even past this element, this idea, this universe or earth that we are currently in, called earth, that we are in living this earthly life, doesn't mean this is our end all or be all. Actually, it wasn't even when we started. We started before this. We've lived long time. The only reason why you don't have the memories of where you lived and how long you lived is because you are now experiencing an earthly life. Where now you can live either for the spirit, for the being aspect of yourself, or you could live for the human aspect of yourself. This is why they call it a test. This is why You hear it attest. Now I'm not gonna go past 30 minutes, guys. All right. I want you to know every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. I'm going to be talking about the truth. And if you want to know and gain more information about how you can access the truth and use it to your advantage, guys, go to forerunner.online.church every Sunday at 10:30 a.m. and you are going to gain the information that I'm going to be giving you guys. I love you guys. Remember my slogan. I don't know if you guys, this is the first time talking to me or hearing me or seeing me, but my slogan: life is what you make it, not what it makes you. Peace, guys.
I'm being honest. I'm being honest. I'm just 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 being honest.